Well, we are today. Fabulous Lindholme. And this is the second of the Saturday bomb and feeder leagues. And on the first match I went on strip and I had £62, so a good start, a counter. And today I might have a chance of counter as well today. I've got 53 on bennies, which I'm not disappointed with, to be honest with you. I think I can catch me £50 to £60 here, which will be 20 to 25 F1, so that's my target. And if you've never been to Benny's before, here's a little look on the back lake where you don't want to be. And look at that JK there, he won't match 100 and I think 20 odd pound on Tuesday on Loco. And it's a bit cosy like. A bit cosy here today. Probably too many anglers in this bay to catch any fish, but it's what it is. Point there, 23 on 5.51 on this great peg stem. You can see why they're on points. A lot of room, a lot of area. They're in the middle of the lake, so when fish move out in middle of the lake, they're moving to the middle. That's where they catch them. With my peg just a little bit hemmed in. I can see him casting out. Now let's have a look where it chucks. That's it there, that's alright. So I've got plenty of room there, I'm happy with that. I'll probably start on a little hybrid feeder and then a bomb, see what happens. But I think I'll get my target's 20 F1s, and out above that'll be a bonus. And I think that'll be £60 and I'll take that. But there's 58 here today. There's 58 and I think there's over 15th league. I don't think they're all in the league. But it's alright. Quite happy, to be honest with you here. I didn't moan for a change, which is very unusual for me. And there you go, air display as well. You can probably see him there, look. Can you see him there? Look, there it is in the sky, look. We always got an air display on a Saturday here at Lindholme. I don't know how much it costs Neil and Aaron, but we're very grateful. So, how am I going to fish it today? When you look at my bait tray, dead straightforward. I've got my pellets I've soaked up overnight. If you've seen my video, you've seen what I've done with them. Soaked my sensate overnight, just to help. 6 mils, 4 mils, and then my wafters. And it'll not be much more than that. I ain't even opened my tin of corn look yet. That doesn't mean to say it's not going to be opened. But we'll have to wait and see. So all I'm going to do is just 2 rods set up, bomb and a feeder, little hybrid feeder. And I'm not going to complicate it. And I think it'll be a slow start. I don't think I'll catch a lot for 2 hours, and then last 2 hours I think that's when we're going to catch his fish. And look what I've been given by Matt Benwell. I never get note off the 2 mats. I never get note off his mate, never gives me out. And Matt Benwell always said his best one at 2 mats. So he brought me a lovely, look at that mince pie. We'll demolish that in a bit. So we'll just have to wait and see. But he's on here somewhere, I think. I'm not quite sure. Oh, he's up there, 48 back arm, 28 or something. So it's a pretty straightforward match for me, really. It's bomb and feeder. And just start at feeder, probably 30 yard out. Load feed some pellets and see what happens. And hopefully I'll get some indications. And like I said, it's a pretty straightforward match. There's no point. It's best 5 out of 7, so I've got to get 5 counters, and if I get 5, £60, I'm going to be well up there, no doubt about that, and that's even without a big weight. Still following, won it last time, I think he'd 130 odd pound, and he's got like 2 counters on, and he's drawn well today as well, so he'll get another £50 today. But anyway, we can only do what we can do, so that's it, what I'll do at the end of the match. I'll let you know how we've gone on. But I'm quite chuffed here. I think I'll get a few bites, few pulls, some of them big F1s. Might even hook a carp here, because what happens in winter, the carp will finish up there. See where that little point is there? That's peg 2 and 57, I think it's in corner there. And there's like a bit of a, going out from that point, there's it slopes off, there's like a bar, and alt carp, wind blowing there and all, look, alt carp will finish up there. And just one of these winters, whether it be a Tuesday or a Saturday, somebody will have a big weight there. When alt carp move in there, somebody will have like £150, like they did last year. I think one of the lads, I think it were Jim Hall had £150 or some great big ones, and they just turned up one day, and they'll be there soon. But they don't come here, only odd ones, so it'd be F1s and maybe 1 carp, but we'll see. Let you know how we get on at the end of match. Well, that's the end of day 2 of Saturday bomb and feeder league. and my target was 20 F1s, and I've got 24. So I reckon I've got 24 2 now, 48. Might have £60, 60 something pound. A bit disappointed really, because I couldn't catch on my bomb and pellet line. I've caught a 30 yard on a hybrid feeder, and I've entered a liner on my bomb line, and the last half hour I've had 5, just on about 16 metres. I just couldn't catch on it. So, but best today with that hybrid feeder there. You can see a little yellow wafter there, and then I caught on that bomb and pellet at end. And what I've done is, you might think, right, that's what I've caught on, 4 mils there, different colours. I've caught on the yellow one. Yellow one was best by a mile today. I couldn't catch on a pellet on that. And I think these fish have changed the way of feeding. I'll explain in a second. But what I've done with these, the normal ones are quite soft, and you can band them or you can spike them. But what I've done with these, I've left them on top of the radiator for 2 days and looked at them and press as hard as I can. They're rock hard, so I can band them better. So I can put like a normal pellet on, I can put one of them in and I can change them. So I've got them in a soft one so I can spike them and hook them. But when I'm changing, and I don't want to change my rig, because if you see that there, it's banded. It's got a band on, look, you can see that, look, it's got a band on. So that means I can put a pellet on, or I can put that on. So all I've done with them, I've put them on top of the radiator for 2 days, and they're rock hard now. So I've got soft uns and hard uns. But I expected to catch on that better on bomb and pellet at 16 metres. So I'm a bit disappointed really. So I've caught 19 fish at 30 metres, and I've caught 5 on me 16 metre line on bombs. They just didn't come in, which was strange really. But I think I've done alright on lake. Like I said, I've got 24 off 60 odd pound. Him at point 23's probably got most, and then I'm not sure after that. So, but that's how I've caught. It's been patient, just sat there and it's gone round, and we'll see what we've got. Well, just got back, and I've had 24 F1s, and they went 67.14. So I've had £67. So I've had a good counter really, and that was best weight on Benny's. I think I could have, I don't know, I feel like I've left 2 or 3 behind. Main reason for that is I've caught on the actual hybrid feeder better. And I think to catch more than that, you need to catch them on bomb. And like I said, they didn't come in for ages. And that's my biggest disappointment today, is I didn't catch last 35 minutes on a bomb, because that can give you 80, 90 pound. You catch them quicker, and I didn't have a liner, an indication, and it's that that's done me head in really. But I can't grumble. I'm top weight on Benny's, so I can't really grumble, can I? And that's 6th match, and I've won my section. So little Chinese is on way, maybe no spring rolls or like that, but you know, just a little main meal. But that's 67 and a 62, so I've got 130 pounds. So I'll be well up there with that. I think Stu's had 70 pound to go with his 130 last week, so he'll be winning it with 205 pound, and that'll, you know, he's going to take some licking now because it's best 5 out of 7. And we've had 2, so you know, even if he has 2 or 3 more counters, he's going to have 400 pounds. So it's going to be hard to catch that. We had a big weight, especially if it's going to get colder. But I ain't fished a bad match. I've missed one. I've missed one bite. Sorry, I've lost 1 fish. I've missed 1 bite, so I can't really grumble. I ain't fished a bad match, and like I said, I've got a counter, so after 2 matches, £130, I'll be up there, but we'll see what happens. And back there choosing our 3rd round of the sort of go, innit? Bomb and feeder leagues and feeder leagues. It's great our winter fishing round here. We're very, very lucky. And like I said, I've got four leagues to fish, so I'm looking forward to choosing now. So I'll order my little Chinese. So have a great night.